I only got about a half day on this. I had to go up front, so my time was taken off of the car side. So as we sit right now, I am trying to find some connectors so I can make a pretty sweet little adapter for the injector, so that way they just can kind of plug in OEM style. So I'm looking for the female side. I'm sorry, the male side. Once I locate those, then that would be pretty sweet. I can wire in the injectors. I did find out on the CRV, the throttle cable actually, it mounts over here on this side, to where on the Integra, it mounts on the opposite side. So as you can see, the Integra pulls it down this direction. Well, on the CRV, this little flap right here is actually upside down, and it gets pulled the opposite way. So luckily I have the throttle body off of the B20 motor. I'll go ahead and swap out the throttle body. I have a new gasket for it. I got the fuel pump on there. Like I said, I was going to try to get the aeromotive on there so I could measure out my lines, but I did not get to that. I did get the radiator kind of figured out where I was going to do for placement, so I'll get the bottom tabs drilled off and moved over, and then we'll be able to mount the radiator. I got to get my measurement for what size fan I could maybe put on here. Depending on the wastegate though, I feel like I can get a slim fan on there still. If not, I can maybe put one on the front side of the condenser. I don't know, maybe I'll remove that grill, take a look at my options. Power steering pump is on there. I just have the belt over there. Since I'm using a super dampener pulley, the belt did not fit for the normal OEM size, so I got one that's a little bit longer. So with all that being said, I think we're going to throw the fuel pump in there tomorrow as well, and then do all the little miscellaneous button ups. And really at that point, I think we'll be good to, once we get the plumbing for the fuel, technically we can get it fired up, just make sure everything is good. Some of the sensors that I did not use on the Honda, the B20 actually has a NOx sensor, to where the B18 Integra motor does not have a NOx sensor location. So I lost the use of the NOx sensor, and then I have two O2 sensor wires that did not get plugged in, but we knew that was going to happen. Other than that, everything has plugged in that needs to be plugged in. There's some emissions things that don't need to be on there and actually can be removed in order to go forward. So good progress today.